quick venting, ranting TED talk because I know I'm not the only one that's feeling like I'm feeling right now. So yeah, let's get into it. I just feel like I just don't care so bad right now, and I'm so detached about everything. It's like, if you're here, great, cool. I don't care about losing friends. I don't care about broken past relations, friendships, family situations. I just don't care. Like, I'm going into my villain era, and I don't feel bad about it. Because when I was sparing y'all, and I was being so sweet, so gentle, so pure, all this stuff, and I was being my true self, and I was also pouring into other people, and it only slapped me in the fucking face. Every time I was pure and nice and kind and generous and hopeful and keeping faith and giving people chance after chance after chance, it only played me. I played myself in the end. And I can't even be mad anymore. I've let it go. I've done my healing. I've done my forgiving. I've done my prayer. I've done my shadow work. I've done deep diving into self, because the things and people around us that we allow are just a reflection of ourselves. That's why people are like, you are who you hang out with. And you are like, I'm not who I hang out with. She's a hoe. I'm not a hoe. Okay, but dig deeper, babes. It's something that's connecting y'all together. So I'm gonna have 100% accountability, because if it wasn't for me doing all that shenanigans, or just like being so forgiving, or being so like emotionally invested into things, people and places and things like that, I wouldn't have got the slap in the face. But on the flip side of that, I don't regret anything, because I know God aligned me in certain situations to get to where I am now, and I still have so much room to grow. Excuse me, you know, like, I'm not where I need to be yet, but I've come a damn long way. So with that being said, just don't give up on yourself. We're all going through that like, we all had to go through that super emotional phase, you know, or I did. Let me speak for me. I'm not gonna speak for y'all, but for me, I went through my acting crazy phase. I went through my, like, just, I was a nut, y'all. I was acting like a nut, and I'm like, damn, how could I act like that? But you'll be surprised. Everybody want to be like, oh, I would never do it. You don't know what you will never do until you're put in certain situations where something really has tested you that bad, and you're not evolved and healed yet, baby. You could be a nut too. I've seen mad videos of women like for relationship stuff acting crazy as hell because they're so emotionally invested and attached, and they get betrayed and they just act cuckoo. And it's like, looking on the outside, looking, and you like, why don't she just leave, or da da da. You don't know what's going on behind the closed doors. It's unhealthy attachments, and that's why a lot of us have to go back and heal from trauma, bro. Childhood trauma, or any type of trauma that has got us all over the place in our adulthood, and now we're like left to fix all these pieces, bro. And I'm glad that more of our generation like is talking about it more, is more aware of it, because our parents and our grandparents, they are stuck in their ways, and they're just not as familiar with it, you know what I mean? So I love that about our generation. They're bringing more attention to it, therapy, seeking the help, doing the inner work. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot for somebody to do the inner work. This video is long, I'm sorry y'all, but I gotta get all this out. I have to. But anyway, I'm getting at a point where it's like, nothing bothers me. Like, I just don't care, and it's not in an unhealthy manner. Sorry, my neighborhood, whatever, the people's in my face. But I don't ever want to hear from people again. I don't ever want to see certain people's face again. Like, and I mean it wholeheartedly, y'all, and I mean that. People will be like, oh, like, you know, it's not bad to like revisit. I don't want to revisit nothing, a person, a place, a thing. Nothing that's in my past was in the past is in the past. It was there for a certain season to get me to where I am now. So why the hell would I ever even look, think, or have a desire to go back? I don't. I have zero desire. I have the people around me that are supposed to be around me, whether it's for this season or for permanent, like for my permanent, you know, just there to stay. You know what I'm trying to say? I can't think of the word. But people who are supposed to be here permanently, or a season, I'm going to enjoy those people. I'm going to love on those people because those people love on me. Those people are caring for me. Those people show up for me as I show up for them. You know what I mean? The people that I have had to let go, those people never showed up for me. Those people never cared for me. Those people never loved me, because if they did, they would never put me in those situations. that I had to be in to even have been in that capacity that I was in, bro. And I never will forget. I have forgiven the people. I have forgiven family, past people, in every dynamic, but I just cannot ever go back to them, bro. Because those people don't change a lot of times. Some people are, that's just embedded in them. That's just how they are, because they have not healed themselves. So they project that on other pure, innocent people. You know? And I feel like it would be so bad of me to have come such a far, long way to sit up here, play myself, and go back. For what? For what? To get re-pissed? To backtrack my progress for you? Please. I would never. And I can't believe that I ever was even in a space of certain people as pathetic as those individuals. People that were just shitty and never had good intentions towards me. Devil sent, literally. It's what it feels like. Like, I was in shambles, and now the damage that those people have done, I have to now pick up those pieces. And that's what I had to do. I had to just get a break. I had to rebuild and self-reflect. And so this video is super long, Jesus, but now we're picking up the pieces. One thing down, a million more tasks to go, because that's life. Adulting, you're constantly having to do things, and it's one stressor after the other stressor after the other stressor. It just never stops for a lot of us. You know, some of us are destined to just be given all these tough battles, as I feel like myself. I've been given so many tough life battles, and I just have to knock things down one at a time and take it day by day, you know? But I just pray, show gratitude, love on myself, and do what I have to do, because you only live in this one life, you know? And you have to take care of yourself. And when I looked at things in a different perspective, that I am my own happiness, I am my own anger, I am my own sadness, and I'm in control of all emotions and things, you know? I'm in control of who I let have access. And I had failed myself when I was going through that deep, dark place of people and things. And so when I finally looked at it in a different light, like, Cheyenne, like, you're allowing this is what you think of yourself. And I didn't want to think of myself like that, but in that stage, I guess that's what I thought of myself. That was my worth. And once I changed that, and I fixed me and healed me, it's a whole nother ball game now, babes. I'm in my villain era, and I don't feel bad about it, and I don't care. That's it for my TED Talk.